Switzerland and in Japan also they announce it.
You all have enjoyed the main process. And now here is the explain about what is the process. So what is that?
Okay, so people have lunch. We are going to start with an activity and probably end with the activity also. This water supply segment. Okay. After the activity is over, I'll take a few minutes, and then Professor Shailendra will talk about water supply. So after that, water supply will be over, and I'll start a slightly more or slightly less interesting topic on sewage. Okay, and so we'll see after that. Okay, so I'm going to divide you into 5 groups, okay? And I'll ask you to investigate these questions and answer it. So I'll just call out the numbers. I'm your number 1, your number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. 1, 2, Julie 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Supriya comes, she'll be in 5. Okay? So all the ones, raise your hand. All the ones. Okay, all the ones come here. All the ones. Oh, there's at least one other one. 2 other ones. Who are the other ones? There have to be 5 ones. There have to be 3 ones. There are 3 ones. Who's the 3rd one? Come here, come here. Come forward, yeah. So you look at New York, okay? Group 1. Group 1, look at New York. Consider these questions. Okay, all the number 2s, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All of them go to Samar. Number 2s go back to Samar. And you look at London. These questions in London. Number 3, raise your hand. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 3 is, why did you come to Julie? All the number 3s come to Julie, look at Jakarta. Number 4. Okay, who are the number 4s? There is one. Okay, number 4s. Go back to Ajay and look at Hong Kong. Okay, look at Hong Kong. Number 5. Who's number 5? Okay, all the number 5s. There's one. Okay, number 5s go to Lakshman. Supriya, you're in number 5. Lakshman's group. Look at Cairo. Okay, look at Cairo. One form for every group will put their response. I'll be able to check. And then, for the entire group, someone should write 100 words about what he found and upload it. And I think Professor Abhishek has sent out a link for that. Okay, 100 words. That's all. That's true. Finished? Finished? Okay. You guys finished? Almost. Press uploading. Okay, we'll do it for 2 more minutes, okay? One team is just finishing.
Because he has taken the big job. He was mentioning me. Sir, I need to go.
But he's still here.
He told me he went to examination section. 2 o'clock we got up together, not I was alone.
Pressure, big pressure.
ये कहाँ तक है?
Yeah, space. Just uploading, okay. This group, what city are you? Okay, why don't you tell us about Jakarta? Ajay, tell us about Jakarta. Listen up, okay, everyone, please listen to what Ajay is saying, okay?
Jakarta lies mainly on surface water, with about 80% coming from the Jaipur Dam on the Sikran River, and rest comes from sea saline and Kuttapi. The significant portion of households still depend on groundwater, which is increasingly contaminated and overused. And 67% of population have access to clean water.
67%.
67% through the pipe supply.
Okay.
And 15% of households have access to adequate drinking water that meets safety standards of 2020.
Okay.
And tap water in Jakarta is generally not safe to drink. High levels of pollution from industrial and domestic waste, along with salt water, intrusion in heavy metals like manganese and iron, make the water unsafe without boiling it. And for most of the households, the price ranges from 1050 to 14,650 Indonesian rupiah per cubic meter. Roughly 0.07 USD to 0.92 USD per meter. And Jakarta's drinking water situation is currently not sustainable from environmental, economic or social perspective.
Why?
Because there is over extraction of groundwater, causes severe land subsidence and heavy pollution from the industrial waste extracted from it. And the domestic waste also contaminated the surface and groundwater sources. And aging infrastructures like high water losses and reliance on bottled water increases cost of both government and residents. So significant investment is needed to modernize the water system and expand access to safe drinking water. Only about 15% of households have access to adequate safe drinking water. Most residents depends on bottled or contaminated groundwater, which leads to health risks, social inequality, and water shortage. They face water shortage during dry seasons, and under-level supply exacerbate these issues.
Great, thank you very much. So the team is Adriya, Ashish, Adrish, Shrikant and Julie. See, I'm learning your names now. Okay?
You remember better than me, I think.
Okay. So you guys are New York. So who's presenting? Okay. Shipra, Shruti, Vivek.
It's a team one.
So we are the team of New York. So first question is, what are the sources of drinking water in the city? So in our city, New York, we have three sources, that is the watershed, that is Catskill, Devon and Houghton. These are located at the Hudson Valley, Catskill Mountains, which supply total 19 reservoirs and 3 control lakes. All collect water and send it to the city. They have the networks of aqueduct, tunnel and water mains. These all aqueducts and tunnels connected to the city's main water mains. Next question is, what percentage of the population has access to the clean drinking water? The total, it's approximately 95% of New York wards get proper clean potable drinking water, which means each day over 1 million gallon of fresh clean water is delivered to the from the reservoir to the tap water to each houses. And yes, some of the vast major population don't get clean drinking water due to some challenges, like Dune Lake experienced contaminated issue, and also due to the bureaucrats delay in the decisions and all. So there is the pie chart also showing the access of clean drinking water. The third question is, what is the price of the water? The price of the water is approx $4.87, which is 415 Indian rupee per 100 cubic feet. And when the cost of water and the sewer combined, it is it's $12.61 per 100 cubic meter. The minimum water and the sewer charge per metered house is 1.27 per day dollar. Okay. The third question is the drinking water situation in the city sustainable environmentally, economically and socially? Yes, it is. Okay, when we see on the basis of the first pillar, that is the environment sustainability, we can see that 90% of the citizens get proper drinking water. And after that, when we see about the economical sustainability, that is the second pillar, it's cost efficient and very well priced. When we see the third pillar, that is the social sustainability, almost 100% of the residents are getting high quality water. So when we rank all of them according to three pillars, we can find that on the basis of environment, we are getting 4.5 rating, and economically we get 4, and socially we get 5. So it's quite a good result. So this is it, sir. Thank you so much.
Very good job, New York, Shipra, and very good presentation with all this thing about you created this index, right?
Yes.
Very good job. One of the things that I wanted to mention when you guys are presenting about Jakarta, you mentioned that the city of Jakarta is shrinking because of groundwater extraction. You know how much is the rate of sinking? Or something like that. It's very high. So it's sinking very fast. And so this is the capital of Indonesia. They're building a new capital on another island.
Because of that series.
Yeah, because of that. So imagine, because of drinking water, the city is sinking. City of 3 million, 4 million people is sinking. Okay, Swati, Kundan, Shaheen and Vivek, who's presenting? Okay, Kundan, good. Now we'll know his name. Kundan's name I know.
Now you know. Okay.
Our first question is, what are the sources of drinking water in the city?
Yeah.
The primary sources of drinking water of the city of London are River Thames and River Lee. A significant portion of London's water, around 70 to 80%, comes from these rivers, with the remainder supplied by groundwater. The raw water is collected, stored in large reservoirs, and then put through extensive treatment process before being distributed to homes and businesses. Our second question is, what percentage of the population has access to clean drinking water? In London, nearly 98% of the population has access to clean and safe drinking water through public supply system. This aligns with national figures for the UK, where access to safety managed drinking water services has consistently been at or near 100% since 2000. The quality of drinking water in England is rigorously maintained. Between 2017 and 2019, compliance with drinking water regulations for public water supplies was 99.95%. In London, water is supplied by several companies, with Thames Water serving approximately 76% in last slide I have also mentioned. Despite the high quality and accessibility of tap water, public perception varies. A survey indicates that only 30% of Londoners drink tap water directly, while 54% use water filters to improve taste. In summary, while access to clean drinking water in London is virtually universal, efforts continue to address public concerns and perceptions regarding tap water quality. Our third question is, what is the price of water? Tap water in the UK is healthy, sugar-free and full of natural minerals. 300 to 1000 times cheaper than bottled water. Drinking 2 liters of tap water every day will cost you less than 2.5 euro per day. Easy to find when you are out and about. The refill app can help find free tap water on the go at over 30,000 places like train stations and shops across the UK. Our final question is the drinking water situation in the city sustainable environmentally, economically or socially? Right now, London's drinking water system is functional and high quality, but its long-term sustainability is at risk without further investment. Policy support and behavioral changes, proactive management and infrastructure upgrade will be essential to meet future demands and adapt to climate change.
Good. Thank you very much, Kundan. Actually, Srikanth has a question for you about the sugar-free water.
Actually, I found this, so I just copied.
Okay. Okay. Next group, Vivek, Meenakshi, Ajay. You have one more member in your group, right? Ravikesh, is it Ravikesh? Okay. Who? Ravikesh, right? Saif, okay, sorry. So I'm confusing. Okay, sorry, Saif. Okay, who's presenting? Okay, Meenakshi.
Good afternoon. We are representing the city of Hong Kong. So in Hong Kong, the primary source of drinking water is from surface resources. We are not tapping any kind of underground water. 70 to 80% of the water supply comes from Dongjiang River, which is brought via pipeline from Guangdong province. Around 80 to 20% of the water is rainwater that has been harvested in reservoirs. And from 2023, they have started desalinating the water. So a water desalination plant, Swing Pond Mo, is desalinating the water and is providing water to the city. As is for, didn't come there. We submitted it.
So yours is what?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Shall we
Only 4
re-upload
responses there.
it? Okay, we'll upload it once again. It seems there's something
Yeah.
wrong.
But anyway, read out.
Okay. Then 100% of the population of the city has access to clean drinking water. And as far as pricing of water is concerned, there's a tiered system, 4-tier system that is existing in the city of Hong Kong. And it has a slab also. Like for the first 12 cubic meter, there is no charge for water consumption. Water consumption is completely free. For the next 31 cubic meter, water is charged at 4.16 Hong Kong dollar per cubic meter, which is equivalent to approximately 45 Indian rupees. For the next 19 cubic meters is charged at 6.45 Hong Kong dollars per cubic meter, which is equivalent to 70 rupees. And any consumption which is above 62 cubic meter is charged at Hong Kong dollars 9.05 per cubic meter, which is approximately 100 rupees in Indian currency. And as far as bottled water supply is concerned, it can vary anywhere between 7 to 10 Hong Kong dollars for a 750 milliliter bottle. As far as the sustainability aspects of water supply is concerned, socially it's quite sustainable because all the citizens have got access to safe and reliable water. Potable water is free for everybody. And economically, they have priced it on a tier system. So that's a good incentive. Those who don't want to pay higher, they can keep their water consumption under control. That option is available to them. And as far as environmental concerns are there, now Hong Kong is investing in water efficient infrastructure. They are going for rainwater harvesting. Earlier, the entire consumption was made by the water that was brought from the river. But now rainwater harvesting is being done. They are also desalinizing the water. And the most important aspect is that they've got a separate pipe supply of seawater which is used only for flushing. So they've got 2 pipelines for that. Separate pipeline for drinking and separate one for flushing the toilets.
Very good report. Thank you very much. I just want to highlight 2 things that she mentioned. I was going to say that if she didn't, but I just want to highlight, she mentioned, Monakshi mentioned both of them. One is for drinking water, they have a tiered supply of pricing. The first, bare essential amount is free. You go beyond that, there is a charge. And if you go higher than that, the charge is higher. So it discourages overconsumption. That's very good. And Hong Kong is a series of islands, right? So they don't have much fresh water, they're collecting rainwater. So therefore they have that pricing system. And then in all other communities, the water that you're flushing in the toilet here is actually clean drinking water. It's gone through all this process and then it goes through the toilet and we flush it. Which is like not very good use of water through all this process, especially when water is scarce. So in Hong Kong, they have set up 2 pipe systems. One for drinking water, one for toilet flushing. And for toilet flushing, they don't provide clean drinking water. They provide seawater. So they have this entire separate system for seawater. The problem with seawater is corrosive. Salt can leak, spoil the pipes. So they build the pipes and with lots of coatings to prevent corrosion. But seawater is free, right? You don't have to treat it. You can just and people can. No, they don't. They maybe filter it a little bit to remove particles, but they have a complete separate system. Each house has got 2 water supply systems. One for drinking and bathing and the other for toilet use.
And that is sufficient enough?
No, it is not sufficient. So right now they get a lot of water from China. It's piped across from China. About 40% of Hong Kong's drinking water is piped from China. So it's not.
We have one more point.
Yeah.
So also, the city of Hong Kong discourages bottled water because the price of bottled water ranges from 7 to 10 Hong Kong dollars, which is equivalent to approximately 100 rupees per liter.
Yeah.
Whereas the price of municipal water is 45 rupees for 1 cubic meter for 1000 liter.
Yeah. So price of one bottle of water, bottled water is there how much?
Approximately 100 rupees. 100 rupees.
100 rupees. How? 1 liter of water, okay?
No, not 1 liter, point.
So 750 milliliters.
750 ml is 100 rupees.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is how much?
1 liter.
1 liter. How much is it for?
20 rupees.
Why is that? Okay. So this is not good. Yeah. So they are encouraging. The government should put a tax on it. You know what these guys are doing, right? They're taking just Patna municipal water or something and putting a label on it. And they're selling it. Maybe they are doing 1 round of purification, but most of the purification is run by the municipal corporation.
And the maximum margin goes to the seller or vendors and with shopkeepers. Around 7 rupees is the margin for the shopkeeper.
They get 7 rupees from this? Yeah. So, if you want to make money, don't go to planning. If you want to make money, sell bottled water. Okay. So last group, Cairo. So it's Ranveer, Jayesh, Supriya and Lakshman, right? I'm getting all the names. Okay, who's presenting? Okay, Jayesh. And Jayesh, you're presenting? Okay.
Sir, basically Cairo has 1.3 million population and not
1.3.
only
Only 1.3?
1.3.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Seems low, right? Okay, carry on.
And the drinking water source is the Nile River, and not only for Egypt the Nile source is the drinking water source, but also for countries like South Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Kenya, Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania and Burundi. The 11 countries are getting water from Nile River only as a source of drinking water. Though the WHO guidelines, all the guidelines are followed for the drinking water in this region. The 99% of the population is getting pure drinking water as per WHO guidelines. In Cairo and in whole Egypt also, they are getting good drinking water. The whole Egypt is written there, and the some of the inequalities are there because of socio-economic condition, that the rural and urban areas have some problems, but otherwise the problem is not there for the drinking water. And 2.5 Egyptian dollar is a rate for the drinking water, which is 1.5 liter per bottle. 2.4 Egyptian pound for 1.5 liter bottle. And the environmentally it is not sustainable because the stress on Nile River is very much, and the flow of Nile River water is very shrinking right now because of the pressure of 11 countries in that region.
Great. 10.3 million. That's what I thought.
This is the correct population. 22.62 million population now increased.
Okay. Good.
In Greater Cairo. This was earlier population, but now it has increased to 20. In 2024, it has increased to 22.62 million population.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hong Kong's drinking water is quite fragile. So it's not.
We have one more point.
Yeah.
So also, the city of Hong Kong discourages bottled water because the price of bottled water ranges from 7 to 10 Hong Kong dollars, which is equivalent to approximately 100 rupees per liter.
Yeah.
Whereas the price of municipal water is 45 rupees for 1 cubic meter for 1000 liter.
Yeah. So price of one bottle of water, bottled water is how much?
Approximately 100 rupees. 100 rupees.
100 rupees. How? 1 liter of water. Okay.
No, not 1 liter.
So 750 milliliters.
750 ml is 100 rupees.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is how much?
1 liter.
1 liter. How much is it for?
20 rupees.
Why is that? Okay. So this is not good. Yeah. So they are encouraging. You know, the government should put a tax on it. You know what these guys are doing, right? They're taking just Patna municipal water or something and putting a label on it. And they're selling it. Maybe they are doing one round of purification, but most of the purification is run by the municipal corporation.
And the maximum margin goes to the seller or vendors and with shopkeepers. Around 7 rupees is the margin for the shopkeeper.
They get 7 rupees from this? Yeah. Yeah. So, if you want to make money, don't go to planning. If you want to make money, sell bottled water. Okay. So last group, Cairo. So it's Ranveer, Jayesh, Supriya and Lakshman, right? I'm getting all the names. Okay, who's presenting? Okay, Jayesh. And Jayesh, you're presenting? Okay.
Sir, basically Cairo has 1.3 million population and not
1.3.
only
Only 1.3?
1.3.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Seems low, right? Okay, carry on.
And the drinking water source is the Nile River, and not only for Egypt the Nile source is the drinking water source, but also for countries like South Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Kenya, Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania and Burundi. The 11 countries are getting water from Nile River only as a source of drinking water. Though the WHO guidelines, all the guidelines are followed for the drinking water in this region. The 99% of the population is getting pure drinking water as per WHO guidelines. In Cairo. and in whole Egypt also they are getting good drinking water. The whole Egypt is written there, and the some of the inequalities are there because of socio-economic condition, that the rural and urban areas have some problems, but otherwise the problem is not there for the drinking water. And 2.5 Egyptian dollar is a rate for the drinking water, which is 1.5 liter per bottle. 2.4 Egyptian pound for 1.5 liter bottle. And the environmentally it is not sustainable because the stress on Nile River is very much, and the flow of Nile River water is very shrinking right now because of the pressure of 11 countries in that region.
Great. 10.3 million. That's what I thought.
This is the correct population. 22.62 million population now increased.
Okay.
In Greater Cairo. This was earlier population, but now it has increased to in 2024 it has increased to 22.62 million population.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.